But I want to get into the Baby Maine stuff. But I want to know how you understood when Cam said that he wanted to take the.
Yes, I did because Cam was with us. Cam was in the trenches with us, and Cam was, we was, before any deals were made, Cam was there. So I don't think Cam wanted to be in Harlem World because we all have the same tattoo. We all got me, Mase, and Cam. We got this one Harlem World tattoo, and Champion did it in the Bronx, and nobody can go to Champion and get the tattoo. He's gonna say, yo, one of them got to bring you there to get the tattoo. I think Jim has a different one. I think it's different font, but so Cam, we was there, man. We was in the trenches together. So Mase takes off. Cam is shortly behind. He introduces him to Biggie with the entertainment deal and all of that. But I don't think Cam wanted to be in Harlem World. I just felt like Mase got a new situation, and Cam felt like he should have been involved in it to some degree. You get what I'm saying?
Why do you feel Cam felt that way?
Because Cam wasn't who Cam is today, and Cam was, it was. I don't even think he really had the deal at that time. I think he did. He may have had the deal at that time, but he wasn't. It wasn't booming, and Mase was on fire. So anything, it's just like we friends, we homeboys, man. It's like, yo, you got a situation with all out so deaf. How can I be involved? That's all. I might not want to be in the group. How can I make some money? Even if it's not, how can I be involved? How can I make some money? Can I write something? Can I write 10 hooks? Can I write, can I get somebody to do 2 beats? But I think he overheard, because a lot of times, man, and this is so sad with people and crews, there's so much things left unsaid or unasked, that there's so many things that could have been prevented in crews and deaths and jail time. There's so many times that things can have been prevented, just with communication and lack of ego, that it would save so many lives. It would save so much. It would gain so much money. It would put everybody in such of a space where, you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just without the overthinking or the over ego. So I'm not sure. I don't think Cam wanted to be in the group. I just feel like Cam wanted to be involved. We friends. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, you just got $2 million from Jermaine Dupri for a label deal. All right, cool. What can we do? I don't know. This is me guessing. But I seen Cam's interview, and I can tell by knowing Cam that he was like, come on, I'm not taking 10 G's. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on, you giving out. You got a deal with Harlem World all out, and the artist getting 10 G's to be in the group. He like, I'm not doing that. And Cam was worth way more than that. He made the right decision.
So why do you think Mase did that though? Wanted to do that?
So Mase is from the Puff's umbrella. You get what I'm saying? As far as business goes. So he may have modeled his business after Diddy's model, which is not a bad model. It's just, what do you mean? Why he did what? Directly to Cam, or why he did what?
Why did he want to give you? Why did he only
want to give the members 10 G's?
10,000, or why did he want Cam part of Harlem World instead of Cam next to him? In your opinion,
why didn't he want him?
Because how Cam like it's different. What's this?
Hot Sauce Boss, what up?
This is Mase.
Mm-hmm.
This is Cam. Cam rather be here instead of here under. People don't want to be under. So why did he put him? Why do you think, based off probably his personality, or do you even think he thought that deep? Some people would like to control things by putting you in a certain position. They want to, this is what's saying, to spoon feed you instead of allowing you to get it on your own. Do you think that Mase was that type of guy? Do you think that he thought that deep? Do you think that, or you just thought that he tried to do the best that he do? It was no malice into it. As far as like the 10,000, because you would think that Cam here, it's different from take this 10,000, or come on, let me get Cam his own deal where he get 100,000. You understand what I'm saying? Like, why he didn't approach it that way?
I think Cam was signed at the time. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure. I gotta really rewind the exact time, but a lot of times we look at our peers and our people as competition, even the people that's really close to us.
Oh, I knew you were gonna go there. I knew it.
Nah, for real, man.
I knew it.
You know what I'm saying?
Set him up.
You would never anticipate it. or you might not look at your boy like that, but your boy could look at you like that. You get what I'm saying? I'm not sure if this is the case, but I know Mase is competitive. I know Cam is competitive, so I won't rule it out. But I don't really know the makings of why Cam felt a way about that with the 10 grand and all of that. I'm not really sure, but I can just tell from looking at the interview that he felt the way. It was like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'd rather, go the longer route. You know what I mean?
He but you guys took it. How many people?
So me, Loon, and Loon was, I think Loon been rapping before all of us, even Mase. I'm not sure.
Shout out to Loon.
Yeah, shout to Loon. Real Amir, he's home, man.
Yeah, he is.
I'm happy about that. He did a long stretch, and that's my guy. Always show love. Always been the same since the day of meeting him. You know what I mean? You gotta love people like that. That 15 years go by and they keep it. They always got the same embrace for you. So me, Loon. Huddy Combs, God bless Huddy Combs, R.I.P. Huddy 6. That's my guy. His 10-year anniversary was just on the 13th. Huddy Combs, his sister Baby Stace, Blinky Blink, and Sugar J. So those were the members. I mean, for the most part, I was taking the 10 G's or whatever it was, and I had a deal. At that time, 10 G's, well, what year is this? When the Harlem World dropped? 98, 99? 10 G's is 10 G's. 10 G's is 10 G's today.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? For them, I don't know, or maybe for Killer, I don't know, but, they actually signed. They had deal structured. I don't know what the obligation was. You get what I'm saying? But they actually signed. I didn't. So the 10 G's for me was probably just 10 G's for me, but I still, dedicated my time to it. And that whole Harlem World album, yo, man, I learned so much from that album because Puff and that whole Puff and Mase, that whole like system, it's like, like the Spurs got the what's the coach? Popovich.
Pop, yeah.
It's the system. It's a system. You don't have to like it, but it's a system. It's gonna run. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes as artists, you adopt that and you run your system like that. So I say that to say that whole Harlem World progress of doing that Harlem World album was so educational for me, just as far as learning how to do a hook or learning how to do a bounce or learning how to do a verses and learning sonic, that really like geared my sonic levels up to my ears. And a whole nother, you know what I mean? Just, it was great schooling for me. Great schooling, man. I learned so much that I'm able to still get paid from that knowledge today. You know what I'm saying? And we was all there. Kanye did beats for us. Just Blaze did beats for us. There was nobody. The Neptunes, there was nobody. They got 30 grand for a beat. Get what I'm saying?
When you first met Puff?
I met Puff through Mase. I remember something happened with Mase. And Puff popped up at the studio on us. I think Mase had an injury or something, but Puff had to go on a tour. And popped up at the studio like dark, like a ghost. He was avoiding Puff that day. Don't pick up the phone. I popped up. So with this tour, bro. You going on this tour? Telling Mase, I think Mase had an injury or something. But I met Puff through Mase, being around Mase. I was in the studio with Big once or twice, but Big was so biggy that I couldn't really be in there like that. I was so young, man. I want to keep reiterating that because, man, I was a child, bro. You're 14 years old, and in the 90s, man, you a child, bro. You just soak it up. You know what I mean? But Big was in Studio A. Mase Man had a session in Studio B, but just knowing B.I.G. is next door is like crazy. I met Biggie on 125th before. I was actually supposed to hang out with them or go to the house in Teaneck, and Big was like, nah, that nigga's too young. He cannot come. I swear to you. Told Mase, nah, he can't come. He too young.
So, after you get the money and stuff like that, I guess you got chains and stuff, right? He gave you chains and stuff, because that's what...
Oh, the all-out chains.
Yeah. So tell us that day. Bring us to that day when the chain get taken, what Miss T was talking about. What do you remember?
What do I remember? I don't know how old I was, but I was young, man. 15 years old, probably. This is during the all out year.
I didn't know you was that.
Yeah, I was that young. Yeah, this was years ago, man. This is 20. This is before Mase retired, and I'm happy you brought that up so we can dive into everything else. So 15 years old. We're at the Gauchos Gym.
Bronx.
Huh?
In the Bronx.
In the BX. Yeah, you played the Gauchos, huh?
Yeah.
He loved it. He loved the opportunity to say that, huh?
I don't know, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, look, Flip. So we in Gauchos Gym. I'm a shorty. You know, I think Mase got a game. I think Mase got a game there or something. I mean, or he's coaching somebody or some type of team, whatever it was. So we're in the gym. Everybody's kind of scattered out, and the guy Trail, she mentioned. Rest in peace to Trail, because he passed away. The guy who supposedly called her, whatever. I remember seeing Trail there that day. So we're in the gym. I think it's like halftime or something. We walk to the locker room. I'm walking to the locker room. I'm kind of behind everybody, and snatched my chain. He ain't take it off me. He snatched my chain and just got out and just walked away. But I know who this guy is. Thinking back and looking at the time, I'm like, this is these niggas, like she said, bro. These niggas is killers. These niggas is thorough. They not with the shit. They will kill you. Just to put it into great perspective for whoever's listening. You get what I'm saying? This ain't no punk robbery type shit. You get what I'm saying? These niggas will smoke you. It wasn't for me though. I had no beef with the guy. I was a teenager. I didn't know the guy really. I knew of him, but it wasn't for me. It was to get Mace's attention. You get what I'm saying? So that happened. Mase, for some odd reason. So, all right, keep in mind this is during the Harlem World time, right? So we're doing I Like It. The I Like It is the single coming off the group's album, right? So I'm on that. I got the first verse on there, right? So we're scheduled to shoot that. I remember that happened. We're scheduled to shoot the video in LA a week later. So for whatever reason, whatever happened, I'm overhearing. This might not be how Mase was feeling, but I'm hearing Mase thinks I had something to do with that. As oddly as it may seem, Mase, this is what I hear. Allegedly Mase, he thinks I had something to do with that. Like I'm gonna set myself up to get robbed or some nut shit, right? So this leads in. So keep in mind the video is next week, right? So Mase decides to take me out of the video.
Really?
Took me off the song, takes me out of the video. And I got the deal still at this time with Penalty Tommy Boy. So check it out, G. So, a lot is riding on this, right? So
I remember that video. Yeah.
So a lot is riding on this, right? I'm the first, and growing up, we always wanted to. We would always talk. Mase, Cam, whoever was around. When I get on, I'm gonna do this for you. Whatever. We always wanted to build each other up. So it was second nature to be like, when I get on, this is what I'm doing for you.
Right.
I want you. If I get a mink, you get a mink. If I get the Jesus piece, you get the Jesus piece. Not the same day, but you get what I'm saying? So this was all our plan growing up. No bullshit. Before the money, before anything, this was our goals. You know what I mean? We would see, we had examples to look at. Like, damn, he really put him on. Like Nas, AZ, whoever. You know what I mean? I don't want to use nobody indirectly for reference. But, so, Mase takes me off of the song. So, today the song on iTunes is my version. There's no on wax version of I Like It video with Harlem World. Only the video. So if you look it up on YouTube, you'll see Blink. If you go on iTunes, you'll hear me. So he changed the in the same day. The same day, the day of the video shoot, they do. Somebody writes the song, the verse, and then Blink records it, or Blink wrote it. Either way. So he changes that on the very day of. I'm at the airport. Me and Kuda. We're gonna get into Kuda and Nelly and everything. So look, I'm at the airport. I'm at the mall. Me and Kuda, we shopping. I'm just getting a bag to go shoot the video. I don't think nothing of it. My chain just got snatched. We know what it was about. It wasn't about me. He trying to get your attention, Mase. Are you gonna talk to the guy or what? Whatever is that gonna be? And shortly after all of this, Mase retired. So I'm trying to get to it and form. So I'm at the airport. I'm getting a bag. I'm flying to Do I Like It. Bro, I tell you, you know where I'm from. I'm excited, man. I'm excited, bro. I'm 16, 15. I'm in a video with Mase. Oh, my God, bro. You know what that meant to me at the time? Jesus. Yo, so I'm excited, man. I'm ready to fly out, do this Harlem World song. Mase is on, I think it's me, his sister, and him. Yeah, she got a verse and Mase got the last verse. So super excited. We get a call, yo. I'm not doing a video with Cardan. Yo, bro, that still bothers me, man. It really does. He's just like, yo, I don't know what it was. I think, he made it thought I had something to do with it. Either way, I know I was innocent. I'm at the gym. I'm pretty much following you. I'm just at a basketball game, bro. Somebody snatched my chain. They got beef with you. I don't know the guy, right? So to even think that I would have something to do with it was a super insult to our friendship, to me, to everything. You get what I'm saying? I would never betray him and do no nut shit like that for a chain. You get what I'm saying? So that really bothered me, man. I was looking forward to doing that song. That was the single of Harlem World's album.
Facts.
I was on the verse. Even today in the club, DJ Self, people play it and still go off. You know what I'm saying? On that time. But that shit, it really hurt me. I don't know if I ever have a conversation with Mase about that, but bothered me.
So he didn't reach out. Like nobody tried to figure out.
Shortly after this, Mase retired. It was just a lot going on.
For the video, they just called you. Was like, that's it. It just cut. It was no like, yo, no discussion, no nothing in between.
Nah, my manager at the time, Cooter, Killer brought him up too. Nah, man, he just said, yo, he ain't doing it. He not doing a video. And I was talking to my boy the other day because I'm trying to figure out. I'm really trying to navigate what would be his reasons or give the options. So I'm trying to think, yo, in Mase's mind, yo, Cardan's not signed to me. He's not signed directly to Harlem World. If I put him on the song, he take off. He could just say F everybody. You get what I'm saying? But what contradicts that is I had a deal already, and Mase already co-signed, and Mase was in the infrastructure of my deal to get points and to get to profit and benefit off of that. You get what I'm saying? So it couldn't have been that, because if I did take off, he would still eat. He was in it. I remember he was, in the deal. You get what I'm saying? That's mainly the reason they probably gave me the deal, is on the strength. Even though it don't matter how nice I was, Mase was super hot. You get what I'm saying? So, what was that last question, G?
No, I was saying like there wasn't a conversation or nothing in between that time. Like they just called you the day of the video.
Yeah. Matter of fact, could just say, yo, he not doing it, and then Mase go ISO him. He'll go ISO on you. You talk to him 6 months later, and maybe he'll explain then. But by that time, damage is done.
Right.
So that really, and then I had to. My mom's just like, I keep telling y'all this was like a 2-year window. My mom just passed. Sugar J, the guy that ended up getting in the group. This is my guy who I met in high school. This was my friend, right? So Mase offers him the opportunity to be in the group. He leaves me and joins the group. So, I don't, at the time I felt the kind of way because this was my guy. He would never known Huddy, Mase, anybody without me bringing him to the table.
Right.
So I felt betrayed. And I felt it was like a divide and conquer thing at the time because I was young. So at the time, I thought it was like, oh, I'm a divide and conquer. But I really didn't really have no beef with Mase. I never did anything to Mase. So it brings us back to the competition. It could be a competition thing. It could be an underlining silent competition thing.
Why you ain't think of the fact that you just got your chain taken? Why would he put you on the record to make it funny?
Bro, we on BT, man. You think people in Omaha, Nebraska know about a chain tucking in the Gauchos Gym?
I'm just saying, why can't it be that? Why would you think that why would you think it's automatically that he feels that you may pop off? Why would he make the, because
you know why, Flip?
Hold on.
You know why?
Hold on, cause I was quiet. You
He coming from me?
No, I'm not. Nah. You, cause listen to the timeline, cause the way you talk, I have to catch up, cause you like this. So let me see what I got it. I was in the gym. It was halftime. I was walking. God took my chain. You know in your heart, and you young. That's what I said. I didn't even know you was young. It makes even. I don't want to. I didn't even know you was young. So it changed the dynamic of what we thought when we first heard the story. Right. You get your chain taken, but it's to get Mase's attention. And then you think all of a sudden, were you cool with Baby Maine? Were you cool with him?
No.
So why would Mase think in his mind that you said him? You know what I'm saying? Do you think that you don't think that it was something like You got your chain taken, they took a chain, and now we got to just X him out. You know, people do things like that. But you don't think it was that?
No, Blink got his chain. Blink, the guy snatched Blink chain too. It wasn't.
That same day?
Another day. But Blink, Blink is wild. You know, Blink ain't he with the smoke.
Oh, Blink.
So Blink come back down with the AK Mac and all that.
I got it. So Blink's official.
Blink,
got it.
He about that life.
So they must have caught Blink just slipping that day.
Yeah, probably caught him slipping. I mean, that shit happens, bro. We talking about, you know, and I want to say that, you know, a lot of people lost their lives for this. This is not a laughing matter. This is not a joking matter. This is real. You know, people are dead. You know what I mean? Over nonsense. And
you think behind
at the time, you know, I'm saying that to be honest with you, at the time, it's real. This is real smoke. This ain't, you know, this is real smoke. You know what I mean? This ain't no play internet. You get what I'm saying?
No, I understand.
So people die. You could, you know, reacting the wrong way could get you killed. That's simple. And then we be talking about another person.
Rest in peace. I got it.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. So, but when that stuff happened to you and you get taken off you got taken off the record and the video. So you was in New York when they called you and told you that. You wasn't.
Yeah, we was in Jersey at the mall.
All right, so you was in Jersey. So then now you get taken off the video and stuff like that. It makes you just go ghost, but then you still are aware of what's going on out there in the street between like the whole Baby Maine.
Yeah, that whole situation, I knew I had zero to do with that.
Respect.
So that ain't even after that day, you know.
And
then my nigga from where I'm from, when we got the chain back, just for the record, because I don't know if she summed that up. So I want to clear the speculations. We got the chain back. It wasn't a big deal. You know what I'm saying? But that's nonsense, man. I don't get off on that shit. You know what I mean? That's hood shit. Die and go to jail for that. That's nothing to brag about or be cooler. It's not cool. You get what I'm saying? Oh, you ain't get your chain back. This is nonsense. For the record, we got the chain back. Whatever that's worth. You get what I'm saying? That's whatever. So all of this was happening, man. All of this was happening at the same time. All of this was happening at the same time. It's crazy. So Harlem World, just to put it in perspective for you, Harlem World was on the road, right, when they dropped. I think they dropped March 9th, 1999, because I know it has some significance with the Biggie Day. I don't know if I might be off with the year, but I think it was March 9th, 1999, right? So they're on the road they're on the radio, and they find out about Mase's retirement. They hear it. You know what I mean? I guess he did it with Angie. I'm not sure who he did it with. But it's like, oh, you know, that was a thing at the time. You get what I'm saying? That was a thing. Oh, Mase retired. It was it was like LeBron getting traded or something. You know, it was a press release. You know what I'm saying? So that was a thing, and they just finding that out like everybody else is. He didn't prep anybody. He just left and did his thing. I'm not mad at any of that. You know, I can't really judge him on that. You know what I'm saying? I can have my opinion on that, but I can't really judge him on that. That's something that he wanted to do. You know what I mean?
What would be your opinion if you have one?
My opinion, what on him retiring for to be a pastor? Yeah.
Yes.
I think he didn't have to go too much into depth with it. I think he could have still been that, because you know Kanye just dropped the whole gospel album. That don't make him. He's not a pastor. You know what I mean? But I think when you put yourself in a space, it's hard to get out of it, because when you put yourself, you get what I'm saying, kind of. When you put yourself like, so if you can retire, so if I'm Mase, let's just say this, if I'm Mase and I'm tired of you know what's going on. Biggie just got killed. So to Mase's defense, right? Biggie got killed. Mase is the hottest thing on Bad Boy. In his mind, I'm next. I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, let alone in '99. In his mind, I could be next. Let me just, you know, separate myself completely. Get what I'm saying? Would I have went to the extreme? I'm not sure. Maybe I wouldn't. You know, I would have, if I wanted to put out a different message. Maybe I would have just did that kind of music. You know what I mean? To where, you know, I might could do a lean back remix without any kick or feedback. You know, I might could say chick, or I might could have a drink or whatever. Just I don't want to put myself so much in a box to where I can't get out if I just want to go to a party. You get what I'm saying? Or something, you know, something of the sort.
Before just now, after you mentioned the chain situation, you said your people died from this. That's what you said, yes?
Yes.
Not this, people die. This is real stuff, right?
Yeah.
So by you saying that comment, it should also mean to me, in my opinion, that you will understand why he was left because he was involved in some street stuff.
Yeah.
So I guess you saying that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I asked. I wanted to know what's your opinion, how you looked at it. Like, say if it was for something from the streets and he was.
Yeah, I think he feared for his life.
I ain't gonna say all that, but
no, I'm here to tell you. I think he feared, and let's just say in a Biggie way, because that's people you don't know.
Respect.
That's even worse because that could be you could be at the light, and you know what I mean. And a hater from that you don't know, you can't predict it. So let's just put it in that form instead of the street form. He feared for his life, man. That's a lot to deal with. And like,
do you remember the situations happened and hearing about them and then him leaving? Do you remember all of? Because I heard it was a domino effect about a lot of stuff happening between, even when Cam talked about it.
About what?
The whole Baby Maine and all these other situations that transpired and the people that were involved. And I wasn't there, so I can't really speak on it. It'll be speculation on my part, but I'm just saying from hearing. You know what I mean? I heard that you just said it earlier, like these were some real street guys, Flip. It was serious. So when you're talking about the Mase situation, in my opinion, I would expect you to say, you know what? It got real, so I understood why he left. And you kind of said that, but then you say he shouldn't have went so deep into becoming a pastor, where he'll be ridiculed later on for wanting to come back. He should have just. So you thought he should have just left? What do you like? You thought he should?
I think he should have just stayed on the surface of things. He could have put a gospel message out. You could do an album. You could do 2 albums on it, pushing that message. If you really feel like, because ultimately it boils down to your intentions, right? So, what is your intentions for getting into that space? Do you really want to change? Do you really want to push a different message?
Or do you want to get away?
Do you want to get a check? No, I'm just saying. I mean, that's a business as well. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying that about him.
Hey, chill out, man.
But
chill
people
out.
but people, because you know what? As we get into this next segment, these people,
I love how he's controlling the
can't control it.
these people I'm cool with. Still, I don't talk to Mase every day. I talked to him this year. I tried to get him to do a versus battle. I had Nori on the line. Nori said, "Yo, hold on. Let me try to get something for him." Nori hit Ja Rule. Ja said, "Yo, I'll do it." I told Mase, I said, but I think Mase might have got sketched out because Nori, they wanted to put it on the Drink Champs live. Like at the time, it was like middle quarantine.
Right.
So he just wanted to let them talk about it on the Drink Champs live because they couldn't go in studio and do it, right? So. And I don't know what happened with Mase. He never responded or anything. But we had Ja Rule. We had Ja on the line for him.
I was trying to figure out who Ja could battle. I know him and 50 ain't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I was
I
trying to figure out who.
too.
I was trying to figure out who. That
think,
makes sense though. Ja Mase would be something.
I think Ja Mase would be cool. I think people sleeping on Mace's his catalog.
Yeah.
For real.
You got some joints.
What I mean, once you play more money, more problems. That's a big joker. What you playing beating at? If you Ja, or you play with the J-Lo, what you gonna play? Rain with Mary? What you gonna play?
I can tell you.
What you gonna play? That how Biggie verse come on?
Always on time. Mesmerized.
More problems.
I go a little deeper. No, more money, more problems. But
You can't beat that.
That's that's just one song.
That's a big joker though.
It don't beat the whole catalog.
What I'm saying is, whatever card you play against that, you lose.
All right, so that's one song.
All right, so now let's go into Been Around the World.
That's all right.
Let's go into Feel So Good.
Hold on.
Yes, that's fire.
Let's
that's
go into
That's two. Been Around the World.
I'm
cool.
telling you sleeping.
Always there.
Let's go into
always on time is gonna beat Been Around the World. Facts.
So let's go to Tell Me What You Want From Me.
That's not his record.
Take a look. That's on Harlem World. You me?
Is it?
Yeah.
They play features too though. They play the features.
You play whatever. You play your best 20.
Yeah.
Yo, what you gonna do with Tell Me What You Want?
That's fire.
No, but the thing is,
That's fire. You can't
that
bring
would be dope. That would be dope. Cause I love Ja too. I fuck with Ja. I'm more on the musician side. Like I listen to rap, but I'm on R&B man. I listen to that shit big. It's peaceful. It's soothing. It's not noise. Because a lot of times rap becomes noise for me. You get what I'm saying? So I get jaded with a lot of that shit. So,
but hold on.
Next segment.
No segment. Nah, back up.
Yeah.
So At the time, were you mad at Mase, Cardan? Like, did you feel away?
Nah, you know what?
Honestly,
I was Flip, man. I was hurt because you know what? Mase was at my mom's funeral. You know, Mase was my big brother, father figure. You know, I really looked up to Mase, man. I still got love for Mase because he changed my life, bro. I would have been, you know, if I wouldn't have met Mase, I wouldn't have been able to come to the Flip the Script show. I wouldn't have been able, you know, I would have been a maybe. Who knows? I'm not willing to go on the who knows. You get what I'm saying? I'm just going on what is. So, you know, he really changed my life, bro. You know, I never had to get a job and stuff. You know, he put me in position, and that's all you can really ask from a man, your homeboy. But like Cam said, I think Cam brought this up. I don't want to keep bringing Cam up, but you know, decisions he made, maybe Cam wouldn't have made for each other. Maybe Cam would have been like, "Yo, you doing horse and carriage? I'm gonna come." That's nothing. Even though I just did 357 with you, I'm coming to the video, bro. You know, I'll work it out, or I take it. You know, whatever. I don't know, but maybe in retrospect, you know, Cam maybe felt like, yo, I would have made a different call on that if this was the roles of reverse.